Okay. My God, we have a camera. Will miracles never cease? Thank you again for joining me for another round of Conan Exiles Age of Heroes. Where in our last episode, some bandits killed my butt. And I thought that I had lost my thrall back there. But lo and behold, when I logged in today, not only do I have all my armor, but I have my thrall, Mr. Cheesy Beefcake. If y'all don't know, Cheesy Beefcake is my friend that I game with on Merly Whirly's server. You'll see a few thralls named after my followers on here. Just my way of saying thanks for the support. So, my goodness, we got a little hair tickling my nose. This is the hazard of having a beard and wearing a CPAP mask at night. It gets your hairs around your nose all discombobulated and poking you. Nothing a pair of scissors can't fix real quick, though. So, I'm going to be suffering through another allergy day today. I've already been sneezing and blowing my nose and all that fun stuff because, you know, allergies are so much fun. Looks like my sword shrunk. Must be cold out here. Anyway. No. We're making our way back to Sepermaru because my bag is there. And we gathered a bunch of fabulous stuff. And I want it. I don't want to just lose it. Plus, it's got all my weapons. It's got all my goodies. I made another sword and shield. Maybe I made this armor yesterday. I don't remember. Or day before yesterday. No, yesterday was an entire 7 days to die day. We played 1.4 version and we played War of the Walkers. Today we got Conan Exiles going for a few hours. Oh, it's so tempting to... Alright, I'm going to do it just to see if there's... I would love to get more of the gaseous orbs. They come in handy. If I could ever remember to use them when douchers attack me like they did. Trying to remember exactly where the rock is, where the dude falls. I think it's right there somewhere. Swim, you can do it. You can do it. Imagine having your spirit stuck doing this for all eternity. Where you get to die over and over and over. And the chest magically rises out of the ground. Give Daddy everything. And up we go. Don't look at my skirt. It's a manly skirt, though. I'll have you know. Very Romanesque. Like a kilt. I dare you to tell a Scotsman they're wearing a skirt. You get lovely reactions from of course, depending on, you know, the Scotsman, they may show you what they wear under them. Let's see. I don't need 3 of those. I don't need 2 of those. I already have one of those. I can't tell what that one is. I'll keep that. Perfected steel warhammer. As much as I would like to keep the bed, I'm going to drop it because of the weight. I'll keep the money. So these only weigh half a pound. This 6 pounds, but you know, it could be something special because it's perfected, you know. So we learned a valuable lesson in our last episode where I thought that I had put a bedroll down, and all I can say is that's what I get for thinking. Thinking and actually doing are 2 different things. I don't even use my shield for those douchers anymore. They're not enough of a challenge. I'm so acrobatic. So I still haven't seen that Twitch has put out the notice that I've gone live. Should be another one right here. Yeah. And we have crocodile stew. Cool. Thanks everybody for helping me reach my follower goal of 70. I think we should set it for 100. It's fun. It's showing that I reached my goal of 70. Oh no. I take it back. That. Never mind. Set a goal of 70. I'm wondering if some of those goals automatically boost after you reach the previous one. In any case, I appreciate all of you and all your support. I'm well on my way to my first 100 followers on YouTube. I would hate to see the Twitch folks fall behind that, since I haven't even done a live stream on YouTube yet. Get 'em. Get 'em. Those are the sentinels up there. We're not in Kansas. Hey, how's it going? Sunday. We're definitely not in Kansas. Those look more alien-esque to me, don't you think? Have a little iced coffee while I'm looking at this stuff and running down the beach. Since you're just joining me, I am running back to the city of Sepermaru because I had some bandits kill me. And all my stuff is there because I forgot to put a bedroll down. Ow. This is Conan Exiles. If you've ever seen the movie Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's based on the movie lore. And it's really cool. We got all of these ancient ruins, and this is kind of like the Nile River, which runs through the early part of the game, and it's got crocodiles just like the Nile would, except we have these shellbacks, which are like turtle creatures, and the only ones those that attack you are the ones protecting their nests. Well, good for you. Are you kidding? All those old gladiator movies, they definitely have undertones, I'll just say. The red ones are generally the ones in this that attack you. But it's fun. And in fact, it saw me, so it's going to come get me now. But they're not a whole lot of a challenge. Anyway, it's fun. You get to explore all kinds of ruins. You're going to see some more here in a minute. Yeah. There's a fair amount of fighting, but it's mostly animals. But there are non-player characters that are in the game that will attack you as well, because they're all exiles. They're all criminals or folks that have been tried and convicted as being criminals, political prisoners, that kind of thing. You start out the game on a crucifix, and Conan actually frees you from it and tells you to go out and make a life. It's fairly... There's going to be some gore. You might be able to go into the settings. There might be bring it down to a more kid-friendly version of the game. Oh, that's a named person. They tend to be a tad tougher. Alright. I'm going to take his bandages. There's lots of very interesting creatures in this, like skeletons that fight you. There's pirates. I think I ain't even gonna... I spoke too soon. Here. I dispatched him in the bush so you didn't have to see it. Where'd he go? So I love the music in this. It's very relaxing. And you could actually, if you... I know if you get your own server, which is like $10 a month, you can turn off all the violent stuff and just explore the map. You'll still have the non-violent game characters, but like that guy over there, he would fight me. Any of the regular non-player characters and animals would fight you. You'd have considerably less animals in the game, but you'd have this beautiful giant, I'll show you. The map is huge. Oops. See, we're right here on the river. The river running at the bottom there. The little black teardrop, that's me. And we're traveling all the way over to this side of the map where the purple spot is, because that's where I died. It's a bit of a trek, but all this is very beautiful. That's a broken bridge right there. And you can do all this building and stuff in the game. Base building is kind of a requirement, because at random intervals, you can be attacked after a certain point when you reach a certain level in the game. I need to make a torch, maybe. Let's see. What do I need? I need some sticks. Those will be on the beach. Maybe they'll be on the beach. Okay, there's one. I don't know how many I needed. Let's see. Good morning, Labracorn. How are you, sir? Got the center moved. Man, I am so tired. But it's moved. It ended up mostly being me and Cord and my cousin. When he wasn't working, he'd come to help. Nobody else pretty much showed up. But it's done, and we're out of there. Trying to make this so I can have some light. Are you feeling better? Is your house well again? I know you guys all got sick. There we go. And then there will be light. I'm surprised. Usually those creatures attack me when I walk by there. Dude, you should have just stayed. I was gonna leave you be. You see, I named one of my thralls after my friend Cheesy Beefcake. Do you want me to name a thrall after you too, Labracorn? There's a particular dancer at my base that I can name you after. I'm glad you guys are feeling better. Oh my goodness. I'm sore everywhere. The day after we did the last push to move, I swear even my hair hurt. Man. I'm not doing it again, though. I'm not getting roped into moving. Where 9 of us board members all made the decision to move, and only 2 of us showed up. I'm going to say 3 because we did have a day where we had help from one of the ladies. And she's a sweetie, Corinne. She takes the whole working board thing seriously. I don't know if the others do. Some of them seem to be more concerned with their going out and drinking than they are with governing. He had a little premature stabby there. So I've started playing War of the Walkers mod on Merly Whirly's server. I really like it. There's a lot of tons more workbenches and stuff to play with, and there's a lot of... I see stuff moving around over there, but I can't tell what it is. We're going to avoid the cannibal camp because it's just unnecessary to deal with them. But I am going to name one of my thralls after you. You know, as a loving gesture. I promise I will name it my sexy dancer fighter after you. How's that sound? Map making. Oh, that's cool. No, don't fall off. Dangerous stuff down there. Ow. Oh, this guy is such a monkey, man. He can climb on anything. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Why it's still cool enough to be at the park, you mean? That 104 yesterday, having the computer running in here in this relatively small room all day with 104 degree temperatures, I am definitely getting a window air conditioner for this room. It was too hot. I think my guys fell off down below. I need to get up high enough where he comes up to where I'm at. Otherwise he's going to die again. Oh, good. Costco has some, but they're... I'll look into it. I have to go there this week. Yeah, things are getting better around here. So I'm not as stressed as I was, but moving is always stressful. I gotta say, though, I'm not nearly as angry about everything as our board president. The two of us, I think, work more hours than anybody else away from the center, and we're the two that showed up the most. I went in to fight that big serpent thing in there, and Cord is our board president. He also heads up the youth group. He's younger. But we have, let's see, there's one board member my same age, and all the rest of them, I think Cord, there's me, then Jules is the next closest to me, I think currently. I'm trying to think because we've had a changeover on the board. Some people left. You know Cord? Yeah. We have been getting to know each other much better. I think we never get to work together enough before for him to realize the stuff I actually have done at the center. So now that we're working together more directly, I think that he might have a little bit more respect for me than he once did. Because I was thinking he didn't respect me at all there for a while. I think having him as board president is a positive thing because he is going to help move the center in the direction I've always felt it should be. I want it. My personal feeling about a community center like that is it should be welcoming and open to every aspect of our community. And while on paper it always has been, people haven't always felt that way about it. And often it's just due to one or two persons' opinions that they vocalize so strongly in the community. You know, some people don't care for drag queens, and some people don't care for transgender people, and some people hate gay men, and some people hate lesbians. And I'm like, y'all need to get along. These are harsh times, you know. Work together. Pull your head out your butt. And I think that he agrees with me on that. I know he's super focused on the youth because that's his main focus, but he hasn't forgotten the rest of the community. You know what? You just retired, man. Give yourself a few months. I didn't start doing anything except for what I wanted to for, I'd say, a good 3 or 4 months. I just did stuff I always wanted to. That never had the time to do it. I traveled a bit. I love you too. You know I do. And Nissa. I love Nissa too. Travel a little bit. Do something you've always wanted to do before you get involved. When you jump into stuff like this, it takes a fair amount of time. It's also extremely rewarding. I love the work I do at the outreach. We had somebody come by when we were packing up the other day, not realizing we were closed. And it was a young person. They didn't realize that the group they were coming to was canceled. And the person that dropped them off, they couldn't reach them, so I ended up having to give them a ride home. And on the way there, they told me the story of how I was the first person that they saw when they came in the outreach. And that memory stuck with them, you know? That makes me feel good because, you know, I'm just me. I just talk to people when they come in. And I'm not trying to be anything I'm not. But to have somebody tell me that they felt openly accepted and that they didn't have to worry about anything, that they felt like they could be themselves around me and I made them feel comfortable, that makes me feel really good. And I try to do that here on my channel too. So this is just another outlet for me to do that very same thing. And I love it. I think it's very interesting that our very last moments at the outreach, I had someone threaten me. Which is one of the reasons why we're moving it from that location. Cord was there, and I don't know if you've met Jane. She's a sweetie, little redhead. She looked absolutely terrified because this guy was like, obviously he was on another planet with the drugs he was on at the time, and he was incoherent except for the threats, where he was talking about cutting my head off and stuff, which is not uncommon. If you want to play on Merly Whirly's server, let me know and I'll get you in. Merly, he has it there. I think it can have like 30 people at a time on it. Right now, there's 3 of us. So he puts the money out for this. I think you'd like Cheesy as well, and Isabel. I played with her yesterday. Oh, I can't do that on Merly's server though. I can do it. It's called Twitch integration, and it's not hard to set up. I'm sure you can figure it out. I was gonna say I can help you set it up, but it's you, man. But it gives the chat the opportunity to interact with you in a unique way. And believe me, they kill me a lot. But they also help me a lot. Sometimes I get helpers all day, and other times I get people like Merly likes to send radiated hordes at me and stuff. But it's all good. It makes it so much more fun, and it's like you never know what's going to happen. Plus, there's a lot of silly stuff in it. It didn't cost me anything to do the Twitch integration. Are they trying to charge you for it? Sorry, my allergies are making my nose run a little bit. Trying not to sound nasally. Got some big scorpions over there. Hey, nice shoes, man. How do you squeeze your toes in the tips of those? Oh yeah, it's not a big cost though. It was like, I think he said it was like 10, well it would be pounds for him, like 10 pounds a month. So they're probably like $12 for us, 12, 13 bucks. Alright, we'll talk soon. Thanks for stopping by. What is that? Fiery hot meat soup. I'm intrigued. I just stole from a bunch of priests. Alright, our goal here in Sepermaru is to get my stuff back. So that's what we're going to do. Should be right here somewhere. I better not have lost my stuff. Let me look on the map real quick. Sunday, are you still there? I know I got to yakking with, I don't even see a tombstone. I could be on top of it, though. I think I lost all my stuff. Well, that sucks, man. That means I gotta go back around and get all kinds of stuff. Anyway, this is Conan. You can come in here. He's checking out some sexy dancers right now. Those boys are snakes. I'm a snake. I already talked to Conan, but there's like a whole story thing that you gotta do with him. You can capture these thralls, but when you start whacking on somebody in here, the whole neighborhood comes after you. So just bear that in mind. That flag right there, if you go to that flag, it gives you relic hunter banners or something like that. Look at the kitty cat. He's being entertained by Mr. Sexy Pants over there. Then we got carpenters right here. And we got some blacksmiths. I don't really care about that right now. What I do care about is coming up here and stealing their goodies, because they got a treasure box up here. What do we got? Oh, there's a bag of coin. We're going to take that for sure. I like the braziers. What is this? A lucky coin. A small, unassuming coin. There's all these new things that have been added to Conan since I've played it, like when it first came out 7 years ago. It's very, very cool. I can't whack the gong. You can craft a horn and blow it, which is very cool because it sounds like a big old Viking horn or something blowing. So I told you, my dude's a monkey, man. He can climb anywhere. Okay, we got some more silver coins. That looks like an arena. We'll get a Stygian bed and a perfected steel greatsword. I'm intrigued by these perfected weapons. Oh, I see a box on the roof over there. Forgive me for a second while I blow my nose. Allergies. I had to do that several times yesterday, and when I muted my mic once, I forgot to turn it back on. And made a lot of people very unhappy with me. I think was it? Nope, it's that one over there. Because I can see it from down here. All kinds of goodies hiding in these places. I don't have those paintings. I'm not taking the grease orbs. I think you can make fires with them, but I'm not using that stuff right now. I don't need 3 of anything. I'm tempted. Oh, it's raising my temperature. Apparently it's very spicy soup. I wonder if this box... I kind of like the temple set. I may have to make one of those. And then I'll have to... No, it didn't reset. Oh, I see a box up on top of that hill over there. We get these little ghosts that tell stories throughout the whole thing. And those little books usually lay nearby, and if you click on them, it'll tell you the story. So this is the beginning of the Harlot's Journal, where she was the chieftain's whatever, and he was dying, and she was wondering what her fate would be. Got a tanner right there. I think I can make it up there. Come on, you can do it. I should have went and got a drink of water while I was down there, though. I'll get one in a second. Because there's all that beautiful water right there. Why wouldn't I drink some? Okay, what do we got in this goodie box? We got some more silver pieces, a perfected steel spear. These things are heavy though, but I'm not really carrying that much. I'll take the advanced armor repair kit. And a steel hatchet could come in handy. Oh yeah, and before I forget, building is not allowed here. Ugh, they suck. Look, I can eat some bugs. Ugh. Oh, there's a box right there. I gotta be careful around here because this is where the guys that killed me showed up. Can I not put a bed? I can't put a bedroll down probably inside the city bounds, I would guess. I know that other box is right up here. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't even see this one. I already have one of those. I'm pretty sure I have one of those paintings. All this lighting, I'm gonna take. A soft pillow. It weighs half a pound. Why not? Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Ooh, purple stuff. Purple lotus orb. It's a throwing item. Upon contact with the air, the extract disperses into a mesonetic cloud of gas that causes loss of willpower and can send those that inhale it into a deep slumber. Okay, I want that. And a rune stone. It's a treasure, so we have to take that. Got another perfected warhammer. That's the horn I was talking about earlier that you could blow. It sounds like, you know, those movie Viking horns. Very cool. I think I'm going to leave the rest of that stuff for now. I see a box over there. Those fools down there, they're the ones that killed me last time. And I don't know which ones of the bunch did it. But I don't want to find out again until I can put a bedroll down. Everybody on this end of town seems very friendly. Of course, it is nighttime. But you gotta be careful walking around that neighborhood over there. Bandits afoot. Lots of fighters hanging out at the bar. I think there's stuff on the roof of this place too. Oh yeah, a couple boxes with drinks in them. Black Cove rum, desert wine, Highland wine, and Black Cove rum. Yummy. What do we got here? We got 3 ale and cactus wine. Alright. I do love that you can look down and see the dancers and stuff in there. That's pretty cool. Alright, first things first. Water. And let's fill our little water bag. Okay, so that's full. We don't need any seeds at the moment. I'm really bummed about losing my stuff. So I had really good equipment. Let me look here. Got... yeah. See, I only have 2 pieces of heavy armor. The rest is medium. So I crafted this when I got back. But it looks pretty much like the set I had. Although Cheesy Beefcake has the real deal stuff here. He's got all the heavy equipment. Which I feel like I need to swap with him. Because I need it more than he does. And I'm the boss, right? So the boss should have good stuff. Equip. I think that just put it back on him because I'm still in his inventory, like a dope. Alright, equip. And equip. And we'll come over here and equip these on Cheesy. Can't decide what to cook, girl. Just go simple. Make some oatmeal. The city's very cool. And I haven't even scratched the surface of exploring it yet. If you look at the map, you see my little teardrop over there. Wherever these little eye spots are, like this whole area right here is the city. So I have much to explore. But I need to find a place to throw my bedroll down. Because I have a regular bed at home, it would be nice to have, like, excuse me, a spawn point nearby here. But I don't know how far outside the city I have to be before it's going to let me drop a bedroll. Building is not allowed here. Okay, so this far away. My previous bedroll was destroyed. Well, good, because I don't even remember where it was. I probably should make a little base here somewhere. I don't even have basic tools. I think I have found an axe. Can put that in our inventory. I'm going to throw some of these in my inventory just because. Might lighten my load a little bit. What does the ruin do? This ancient stone bears inscriptions and symbols carved by long-forgotten civilizations, twice the size of an adult hand. The stone holds the weight of history and mystery, often used by ancient cultures to convey messages, mark significant events, or record important information. The inscriptions on the runestone can range from simple symbols to intricate scripts, each carrying its own unique meaning and significance. Well, that one looks like some basic symbols to me. Alright, first things first. Is that Kudo going to attack us? Because they tend to do that. So we need some sticks and stones. I'm accidentally ordering my thrall all over the place. I don't see many sticks, but I see a couple over here. Gather some more plant fiber. There you go, ordering cheesy beefcake around again. I see those black stones down there are coal. That's very handy stuff. Lots and lots of iron around here. Alright, let's see if we can make some basic tools. We can craft that. I can make fiber bindings. What is that? A glowing stick. I haven't made one of those before. We'll have to do that. Alright. We have this axe. Let's see how it does. And did it put our stone pickaxe on the wheel? No, because I filled it with all kinds of other miscellaneous stuff. Let's stick it there. We'll gather a little stone, some wood, a little this, a little that, and we'll attempt to build us a shelter. I just realized I don't have my sandstorm mask because it was with my stuff that vanished. No bueno. It's bad. If a sandstorm comes, I'm gonna die. Definitely need to make something good right now. Thinking that this overhang over here might be a good place to build a base if I can. I don't even know if I can build there. It's next to that big ass structure there, and I know there's a dungeon inside that, so we'll see if it even allows me to build there. Fair amount of resources near it though. Let's clear some area here. Anybody that's new to this game, if you're building a base, I have a suggestion for you. Find the highest part of the land you want to build on and place your first block there, because all the adjoining blocks are going to be next to it. It's a little hard to tell sometimes. I'm thinking, where's the overhang? The overhang's right there. I'm thinking I'm going to start on this side over here. This little bump of ground is higher than the rest. So I'm going to place my first blocks there. Lots of ironstone laying around, which is a great benefit. Okay, so I need to build this. We need to craft a construction hammer and put it in our inventory. Where did you go? There it is. Stick it there for now. I gotta repair this. Repair. Okay. So we get our construction hammer out. And let's see what we need. I can't use that right now. So we're going to go with basic sandstone. What about stone brick? I need to make bricks to be able to do that. Okay, we're going with sandstone for the moment. And we're already out of rocks. Fortunately, it tells you what you're out of, so you can run and get it if you need it. We have lots and lots of stone right here. I'm going to get some coal too, because we're going to have to start. I just heard a horn blow. Sometimes that means that something's coming in to attack you. So you have to pay attention to that stuff. Look how sexy my guy is. I don't know about the eye makeup thing, but, you know, that's not my bag, but to each their own. Apparently it was the era to make them look more intimidating. I am over encumbered. Not a surprise. Come on. We're not far. Now I think I'm out of wood. Nope, it's stone again. Alright, so now that we have a few pieces up here, let's close that. See if we can make a little storage box, because, you know, we kind of need it. Oh, I think I actually need this to make the storage box. Yeah, it's in decorations. Storage basic box. I need to make some more twine. Just go to twine, and I'm just going to craft all of it into twine. We'll get some more plant fiber in a second. Cactus wine. An unlikely drink, sweeter than expected. Oh my goodness. Am I drunk now? I hope that doesn't last for a long time. Alright. I'm going to sit this little box right here. And we're going to dump some unnecessary stuff in it. That's attractive. That disgusting belch was my cousin. I'm gonna hang on to those for a minute. Yeah, we are down to the nitty-gritty on wood. So we need wood and... No, don't squat. We need wood. And we need... put that in there and that in there. And let's put some of this heavier stuff in there. That I don't really need to carry on me right now. That lightened our weight considerably. I'm going to put this little one next to our box here, so we have light next to the box. And we just used all of our plant fiber, so I'm going to go pick some bushes. And we're going to whack a tree. Those types of trees actually grow here in California. That might have been a good place to build right there. Nothing could attack you. But I didn't want it to be a hassle to get up and down. Especially if you're way over encumbered. Do I actually have enough to, let's see, I do. I have enough to make a second box. Come with me, old thrall. Mr. Cheesy of the Beefcake. Alright, so we're going to get in there. We'll put it right there. Cheesy, come here. No, give me all this brimstone off of you. There you go. We're gonna put it in the box because it's heavy, and I can have you carry other heavy stuff. Hey Blue, how you doing today? We're just out here surviving in the Exiled Lands. Eating bugs. Now we ventured to the city of Sepermaru, which is right over there, but I can't build near it, so I had to come over here to do some building so I can make a little shelter. Alright, apparently I don't have enough stone, so lots of people call me a bear. I've been called bear, daddy bear, grizzly bear, teddy bear. What kind of trees are the furry trees? You mean those ones right there? In California, I believe it's a desert plant, and I don't remember what they're called. They start off on the ground. They look just like the tops there, and then they develop into those. I wanted to say they were yuccas, but it doesn't exactly look like a yucca. Yuccas look more like they do in 7 Days to Die. These look more like something out of that Dr. Seuss's The Lorax. These would probably grow there already. The desert I'm talking about actually has snow in the winter. So it takes extreme temperatures either way. But I see them grown for decorative plants. in lots of different places. I want to be able to grow date palms here where I live, because I love dates. And I would love to have my own dates so that I could grow them and enjoy them. What am I at? I'm out of rock again. I go through a lot of rock. Just saying. It's a good thing there's lots of rocks around here. Those actually produce seed pods. But I've been told they're very notoriously hard to root. My guess is that people try too hard and place them in too rich a soil, because if it's growing in a desert, it's not acquiring extremely rich soil. I have some palms in my yard. I have a variety of different types of plants. I like foliage that has a lot of variety in color. So I have plants that range from almost black, a deep purple, to pale green and yellows. Well, let's not bang on the rock. I don't know. I'm going to have to look, because I really love dates. And they're becoming so extremely expensive that it's a luxury for me at this point to spend money to buy them. I may have a wee bit of a sweet tooth, even though I'm a diabetic, for certain things. Generally, if it's natural, like fruits or dates, that stuff I love. I really love it. I wonder if I want to do foundation going up there, or a wall. Yeah, I just don't know. I do want to carry this across there. We have this lovely overhang above. Anything that's imported to America is expensive anymore. Water. My guy needs some water. There we go on that. How are we doing on food? Good. Now I'm just going to build a small enclosure, and I'm going to leave it at that for now. I do need to create some place I can go if a sandstorm comes, otherwise I'm going to die. Because my sandstorm mask is no more. Yeah. I'm at the point where I almost prefer to grow my own food. I do anyway because I know what's in it. American companies put so many chemicals in food. I'm very old school when it comes to that stuff. Let's get our torch on. A small bag of dates was like $20 when I looked the other day. And that's just for a few ounces. I can imagine. I don't eat them all the time, but I do love them, and it's like my little treat that I enjoy, and I like baking with them. I incorporate them into my granola bars that I make myself, and I also make date cookies, which is my brother's favorite. If I make date cookies and he's around, he will eat all of them, not leaving a single one for another soul to eat. But they are very good. Okay. The kudos in for it now. Well, I guess we have some meat. Should make a skinning knife so that we can... Actually, I'd rather have the meat. We'll make a... Oh, I'm encumbered again. Here, buddy, carry this stone for me. Cleaver. I don't really want that. It always gives you the kudo head. I don't want them. Yeah, exactly. He'll have a beer in one hand and a date cookie in the other hand. I have this ironstone right here. I should gather a little bit of it as well. Very dark and mysterious looking. That, oh, I haven't seen that over there. That looks intriguing. That building way up on top of the hill in the clouds over there. I will be checking that out at some point. How much stone do you... Not really that much. I think I need to make some iron tools. I don't seem to be getting very much stone or anything from these stone tools. Here, Cheesy. You break your back with that stuff, not me. Of course I am. I want to at least have walls and a roof over my head. One thing nice about this game is the stuff respawns fairly quickly. So I can go build some stuff and then come back and build some more. Coal must be heavy. Because every time I get some, it is very heavy. I become encumbered. I heard a creature noise, like something was there, coming up on me. How much wood do I have? That's good. We should be able to do the walls and roof, I think, with what we have currently. Come on, Cheesy. The rocks. First things first. Nope. Let's put that away. And let's get our hammer out. And let's go to crafting stations. Cooking. Well, I guess we're going to be making this. I don't like putting this thing anywhere where it's going to be in the way because it's a beast. Alright. So that's that one. And we need one of these. I'm going to stick it back here. can sit inside the wall a little bit as far as I'm concerned. That can go in there. And thank you, Mr. Cheesy, for carrying that. And that can go in there. And let's get to smelting some stuff. Doorway right there, and then some walls. I'm going to expand it even farther, but for right now, this is the way it's going to be. So we just have a little base area here. And because I want some safety for my dude. Do I have to make it too high? I think I do. At least for that area. This makes me wonder, do you need to put this stuff down before you start? Am I out of stone already? I have wood. I am out of stone already. That is crazy. Alright, well, let's put some doors on here at the very least. And we don't have enough plant fiber to make more. Blue, I named one of my thralls after you in this. I don't know if I told you that yet. But I did. They're back at the base. I thought, why not? Okay, so we got some doors on now. Let's go gather some more stuff. I know this is kind of tedious, but if I don't do this, my character is going to end up dying, and nobody wants to watch me running all the way back here again. once we get the roof on, I'm going to get some basic things going so that I can make the advanced workstations. Why do the lower level ones if I don't need to? So I'll need the blacksmith station, and I'll need the forge, and that's it for now. Now I want to put some more stuff in the box. Why am I carrying all this stuff on me? I don't need it. I don't need that or that. Half of those can go in there. Those can go in there. That. Drop that altogether. The rune stone. The coins. The money bag. I did put a bedroll down in here, didn't I? Not sure if I did or not. So let me drop one of those. So now at least we'll spawn inside our base. Eating more bugs. The sign of the times, I suppose. Glad the automod kicked that out. Let that stuff cook for the moment. Climb up here and see. Yeah, I thought there was some more iron up here. There's a lot of iron here. It's a good spot to make a base. We're gonna do our temporary hovel here, but we're gonna have a little palace location on this location. I hear something above me. I'm curious what was up there. So I could hear something. Curiosity might kill the cat. At least we have our bedroll down. There's more ironstone up here. I could swear I heard something up here. It's kind of a gruesome looking face, isn't it? Maybe it was just some ambient sound. Lots of iron. Me up, brother. Carry some weight. Maybe that sound came from down there and I just thought it came from up there. Now we're going to need a chunk of iron, so I want to get as much of it as I can. Can you make a stone sickle? No. Once we get the sickle, we'll be able to gather plant fiber much easier. Okay. Well, how much does the stone weigh? 22 pounds. You carry that, and I'll carry these. Another day adventuring in the Exiled Lands with Sage. Crafting stations. Wow, even the basic... Oh, we got that. I think we got that. No, not yet, we don't. What does the advanced crafting station require? That's the standard brick. So I need the basic one just to make the standard one. Nice. Alright. We're going to work on ceilings more. That there, and I'm out of stone again. It's a never-ending battle. I do want to see if I have enough to make iron tools, but I think I need the workstation to do that. I do. So I can't even make iron tools. I have one tool, the steel hatchet. You know what, maybe it might be worth having a little city adventure. Come on, Cheesy. To look at some boxes and see if we might get lucky and get like a steel pick or something. That would be nice. I know where there's a thieves stash box, so we're gonna steal their stuff. Mostly because they killed us last time. But they can't get me where this is. Yes, please. We'll take all of that. Apparently I triggered somebody, so they're all running at me. Good luck with that. And what do we got here? We have a decorative pillow, a snake idol. Fascinating. I wish I could blow the horn. just chilling out by the tree. These are usually alchemists. Alchemist level 2. Sweet. I saw a box up here. A sorcerer. Sweet. A golden Gaussian brazier. Okay. I want to see what's on top of this thing, and from up here I can get a view of the surrounding area. Like, see, I see a box over there, and one right there. I haven't really even been on that side of town. Oh yeah, there's lots of town over there I haven't been to yet. I think that's the arts district, somewhere back over there. I think the bandits hang around this central area. Dude, are you like straining yourself down there? It is very dark up here at night. I'm thinking this whole area over here is Bandit area. And that over there is the art area. I know there's a prison here somewhere. This is kind of fun. Searching around Sepermaru. Okay, that's the prison over there. And then there's a market. I think there's a slave area too, but you can actually do trading down there. The different markets, you can buy different goods and things. I generally don't, because you can make your own stuff. Why bother? Thought I saw a chest over there somewhere. Although I'm thinking it's probably very dangerous to try to get the chest from there. I discovered the west wall. Okay. Yeah, it looks like maybe the markets are 24 hours. I don't know. Let's go find out. Consigner Arthas.
What will it be?
Purchase an elephant hide for 5 gold.
What will it be?
Apparently that's all he says. Venner Skinflint. Oh, I gotta laugh at that one.
What'll it be?
Purchase 10 glass flasks for silver coin. Handler Thea.
A good day for a good trade.
She's got honey wine. She must be Viking. Hannah the broker.
A good day for a good trade.
Mystery meat soup for silver coin. Let's pass on the mystery meat stuff, okay? So set priest, Shemite fighter,
A good day for a good trade.
Sarah the haggler. Purchase bear pelt for 5 silver coin. Well, if you didn't want to go out and fight this stuff, what is that? Ephemus the broker.
What can I get you?
Spiced pork. Get down, son. Get down. And shake it. And shake it. And woo. And woo. And wiggle. And wiggle.
What'll it be?
10 feathers for a silver coin. I don't really need 10 feathers right now, though. Put that away. I think this is a jail. Yeah, if you walk in here, these boys are going to kick your ever-loving butt. Good morning. Because I made the mistake when I first did this playthrough of thinking I could run in there because the rest of the city seemed so friendly. Got a fighter, another fighter, and a cook. And shake, and shake, and shake, and shake, and wiggle, and wiggle, and wiggle, and wiggle. Sorry, can't help myself. The dude on the wall over there don't look like he's doing too good. Somebody apparently pissed somebody off. He won't be doing it again anytime soon. What are you? He is a smelter. Got an archer and a carpenter. And I see a cook over here and a fighter, I think. Yeah, a cook and a fighter. Another fighter, another fighter. You guys got any goodies up here? I'm just gonna look, okay. Ooh. Lissa the longbow. That's a named archer right there. Well, it's a well-protected city, I'll give them that. I see no boxes over there. I kind of want to... My guy's a troublemaker. No, go up. I didn't mean to slide down like that. I know I saw a box of stuff over there on that thing. We're not exactly having the greatest of time looking for the equipment that we need. could climb up over here and see if there's anything on top of this place. Put all your goodies on that most inaccessible building. Oh, here's one. We found another one of those Lotus Burner Guardian Torso. Found another Guardian, a steel truncheon. I'm taking that. And that... What is this one? A note. That's just decorative. My apologies, friends. Allergies are a pain in the booty. No, don't roll off of there. I kind of want the horn, but I don't want the horn. I think I can get more later. Okay, so there's a chest there. And there's a chest on that place in the middle over there. I think if I climb up the back way over here, I might be able to get it without having the bandits kill my butt. Somebody's having a good time down there. Alright. It's fun kind of just going around and exploring. At least I'm having fun. There was a box up here. Oh, yes, please. That replaces the ones I'm missing. Carpet. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take the bed. What is the heaviest stuff I have on me? Probably the carpet. Carpet. The Guardian. Boy, that would be hard on your paws.
Hey!
That is a taskmaster over there. Okay, nobody's guarding this gate.
Yay! Woohoo! Woo!
Taskmaster Apprentice.
Woohoo!
I have gotten a Master Taskmaster from that spot in the past. I'm pretty sure. take the armor repair kit. I like these little Stygian lanterns, but they don't produce enough light. It's an alchemist convention starring Fabio. I think there was a, if I remember right, there is a chest in the water. Ooh. You are not allowed to place items in this container. Well, I didn't want to place items in the container. Hello? Alright. So I gotta be snaky over here because those guards are gonna try to kill me. Oh, look at this shit. I didn't even know this thing was here. Secret stash. I'm gonna take those. Could take the iron arrows. This is pretty cool. A throwing axe. Don't really need that right now. Come yonder, cheesy. Be interesting if they popped out those doors when you were climbing up and said, "Hey, what are you doing in my roof?" Okay, we have a sword and some gold stuff. Of course, I'm over encumbered again. So, let's see what I have on me, what I don't need. I can make those. Let's see what else. Cheesy Burrow, where are you? Where is your thrall when you need them? There he is. What do you have on you? I love how the coins weigh practically nothing. There we go. We're much better now. again and see if we want any of this stuff. For some reason I think these grease orbs are important, but I can't remember what they're important for. Cheesy bro. There you go. This boy got some strong knees, so that's all I'm saying. Refill our water skin. If you want to learn the, I think it's the snake dance, it's right here. These aren't bad guys, but yeah. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. Yeah, if you want to learn that, this is where you come to learn it. And I'm pretty sure that there's bad people over here. But I'm going to climb up on their house anyway. Yeah, those guys are all bandits and prowlers and stuff. And they're generally just a bunch of douchers. So far we haven't found a pick, but we found lots of other goodies. Yeah, see, they're douchers. They got triggered by me. So they're all running over here to try to kick me boot. But surprise, I'm not over there no more. That is a big scorpion. I don't want to like get them all after me, but let's get one of them to come after us. Those things weren't that bad at all. I bet they give me ichor. Chitin. Chitin. Ichor. Well, I don't want that, and I certainly don't want that. Okay, this is the bad guy area. Dancers. Girl, these are the makeup tips. No, I'm just kidding. I think this is the one we got the axe out of before. Okay, so it's got a trident in it this time. Steel trident. Now this tower has 2 drinking horn. I'm going to pass on the drinking horn. This tower has a box as well. We're just going around robbing everybody. We're getting lots of pillows for our behinds. I remember this is a good place, yeah, to find bearers. But you gotta deal with lots of other folks here. She's a bearer level 2. Now, the second you smack her, all these people are going to come after you. So you kind of have to kite them out. Lead them around. And some of them will just go back. They'll give up. And then it's easier to take the thrall. Sometimes you're going to get whacked. My guy's a little hungry. Another good thing about where we built our base over there is I noticed there's like 3 kudos there. They give you a lot of meat and they're very close to each other. Some more purple potion powder. Hey, we got a pick. We wanted a pick. We got a pick. I don't know how much I'm over encumbered. First things we can do is drop that. So we got our better pick. How much is that horn? We don't need that horn. We can get another one. And now we're not encumbered anymore. Well worth coming over here to rob this place. You guys are douches. Run out here and try to get me. I hear them. Okay, the jungle drums have stopped. So look at that. We completed our goal and everything. We got what we wanted was a better pick. We have a good axe and we have a good pick now. We're good to go. We got a little base going. Lots of bambinos running around, little baby deers. I think they're antelopes actually, but you know. And there we go. We're in, like Flynn. First things first. I have. Isn't that the same? Yeah. It's the same. Let's put the big carpet down. Bro, how much you want to bet you're in the way? Because you usually are. Oh, we got more than one carpet. One of these right in the middle. How could it be overlapping another object? There's nothing there. There, I'm just gonna put it right there. Do I have a smaller light source? Let's put this thing down somewhere. Set it over here. It's a snake. I do not have a smaller light source, however. Should be able to keep this corner nice and bright. I feel like I need a treasure chest again. Companions. I think I made the treasure chest and the artisan table. certainly can throw a bunch of this stuff in there. I could swear I had other pillows. Don't really like that I can't see where I'm putting this crap down. I don't know what other object it'd be overlapping with. There we go, that's better. Looks like all things you'd use while you was cooking there. Thought I had more pillows. Do I have any room left in these boxes? If I take some of this stuff out, I probably would. Definitely need bigger boxes. And I'm still encumbered. Why am I encumbered? I don't have wood ore. How do I not have any wood on me? And how can I possibly still be encumbered? Because of the bricks, maybe? Oh, because of the iron. Alright. Stick you in there. I'm going to stick you in there as well. I love how quickly all this stuff respawns. It does come in helpful. Grab 10 more of those. And we need some wood. What did I put on my dude? I forgot. Wood. Okay, I need some stone. I know this has kind of been a building episode, but I really needed to set up a base here at Sepermaru. And I think one of the next things I should try to do is find the map room so that I can make the fast travel locations possible. I really want to make one of those iron guys and see what they're all about, the Iron Guardians. They look very interesting. And considering each piece has like 9 or 10,000 hit points, that's a pretty powerful Guardian if you put it together. I have a memory of being attacked by something out there, like a scorpion or something like that. Hyenas. They must have changed that in the map. I will say this about these guys. You can drag somebody right past them and they don't flinch. But if they see you knock somebody out, then they'll be all over you. Need to create a faster way to get down there. Maybe build a stairway. I don't know. I'll have to explore it. Maybe there's a ladder option. I don't think I ever used ladders in this before. Of course I'm over encumbered. I'm always over encumbered. Grab a little ironstone on our way back to the forge. That just cracks me up that having it in your hand makes such a big difference. We just got a little bitty place going over here. I'm about to expand it out a little bit farther. Yes, come over here, my brother. So I'm about to be very, very over encumbered. finally. Yep. Let's make some more iron. This, I want to see what we need for the smithing station. 100 brick. I think I have 100 brick and 100 iron. Alright. Here, dude, give me some wood. Didn't sound right, but y'all know what I meant. And these wooden boxes are just temporary. I'm gonna upgrade all this stuff. Actually, I think I have these in another box. We'll eat the bugs, which sounds gross, I know, but it is what it is. And what? Oh, I needed rock. Like squirrel. We need rock, and rock shall we have. Yeah, hold that stuff for me, big boy. I can carry more if I level up my strength. Maybe. if the chat is working properly because it got really quiet all of a sudden. It looks like it is on my screen, but I have been deceived before. Almost to 1,000. Okay, that weighs 60 pounds. Seems like a fair trade to me. I'll take the wood and he can take all the stone, the 2,000 stone. Sounds fair, right? This game. I am going to expand the base upward, but I needed a place I could hide from sandstorms if they came through. And I can't remember whether those happen here or not. I think they do. So I would much rather be prepared for that than not. Alright, first things first. Crafting stations. We need the blacksmith station. Like ASAP. Okay, so we got that one done. Tanner's table. What do we got here? Artisan table. I'll put that, I might put that inside actually, because it's a more beautiful piece. Should be able to fit it in the corner over here. Alright. Let's see, what else can we make? Did the cooking. Religion. Alright. Throw this in here. We're going to attempt to go for the higher level pieces as soon as possible. It's going to require a fair amount of crafted items. Because the smithing bench, the advanced one, it takes 100 iron reinforcements. I have the brick already thanks to the boxes that we robbed. I'm pretty sure I found enough. Dude, you're in my way. Yeah, I have 105. We need 100 for that. We still have more cooking there. I'm going to throw some more of that in there. How is your food doing, my friend? Well, he's surviving on his gruel quite well. I'll throw those in there, and the ichor. Oh, my goodness. Sorry about that, my friends. I cannot help. My allergies are really terrible. I take 4 different kinds of allergy medicine. 3 prescriptions and 1 over the counter, and I still am like this every time the allergy season hits. Alright, I think we are going to take a little break from the game here. Let me give my guys some water first, because I'll forget to do it when I come back. Here, I'll do it like so. Very cinematic. That's going to cover him anyway. Alright, so thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. It helps my channel, and it helps encourage me to continue making content. I never realized how much work it was until I started doing it. It just makes me appreciate all those streamers that I watch so much more than I already did, and I appreciate them anyway for all the entertainment they give me. So I hope that I can do that for you as well. Alright, with that said, I am going to leave this one here, and we'll pick it up in the next episode.